Hello everybody, my name is WinkyN and welcome to this week's video. The Met Gala, so that happened, and today we are going to be looking at some of the things that people wore on the red carpet, simply because I think it'll be fun. I will say I did get this idea kind of from Grace Helbig. I don't know if she still does this, but she used to always review award shows or whatever, fashion red carpets, and I used to really love them. So let's get to it. Alright, first, Rihanna. What this looks like is when you show up to the sleepover, right? And there's like the divorced mom, and she's all dressed up in her "I just murdered my husband" outfit. And then the child is wearing a blanket, and it's like, yeah, this is fine.
This is normal, Mom. This is just normal. You want like Pop-Tarts for dinner or something?
And the mom's like, yeah, you guys can have Pop-Tarts for dinner. But really she's like, I've taken my husband's will. Anyways, next we have Channing Tatum. He's literally just wearing a suit. I don't understand why male celebrities never, okay, no, that's a lie. Lots of them, very, very rarely do we ever see them in like actual interesting clothing. It's always like, I'm wearing a black suit. Or I'm wearing a velvet suit that's blue. Oh, look at me, I'm so different. Boring. Okay? You hear me? Boring. Boring. Do something interesting with your lives. Gosh. Next we got Paloma Alcacer and Zach Posen. Oh my gosh, she looks beautiful. Woo. Beautiful. Hear me? Beautiful. I really like the color red. Jordan Alexander. I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest with you. It looks like the person took like a corset and then like 7 sheets of different colors and just was like, skirt, you know? That's a skirt, right? That'll be a skirt. You know? Also, pointed toe shoes freak me out. I don't know how to explain it. They just really freak me out. Oh yeah, the theme for the Met Gala this year was American independence. So keep that in mind when we're looking at these outfits. I'm really not sure what this is covering. Maybe it's a statement that I just don't understand. I don't really know. But to me, this looks like I put on some lingerie and then I wrapped 7 sheets around me. I'm going for the bedtime aesthetic, you know? Interesting choice. Not for me. Tessa Thompson in Iris Van Herpen. You know, honestly, if my last name was Herpen, I'd probably go by a different one. Oops. But this one's very much giving me, like, Mad Hatter vibes, which is interesting. Doesn't necessarily fit the theme. Maybe this is some, like, cowboy chic. Those boots are kind of cowboy. The hat is a bit cowboy. Not quite sure what the dress has to do with it. It's red. You know, that's kind of American, right? Red. You know, she looks beautiful, obviously, as Tessa Thompson. Always gorgeous. Not really sure what's going on here. Definitely better than some of the outfits. Pharrell Williams and Helen Leishan. I love this. Very American aesthetic. Cowboys, leather cowboys. I think that's what they're going for. And honestly, that's exactly what they should be going for. Also, is she holding a tambourine? What? Oh no, that's a clutch. That's a purse. It looked like a tambourine, okay? It cut me some slack. Next we have Tomi Adeyemi and Giveon. I'm sorry if I said those names wrong. I'm really not sure how to say them. Scrubs. Very much scrubs chic. You know what? Paying tribute to all of those nurses in the States that have to work so hard because their healthcare system sucks. Very much scrub vibes. I love it. Pay your respects to those healthcare workers, okay? Okay? Yeah, anyway. Also, is she supposed to be like the bed? you know, like the hospital bed. Is that what they're going for? Am I just putting my own narrative onto what I'm seeing? That is 98% of art critiquing, though, putting your own narrative onto what you see. So I would say, yes, he is the doctor in Scrubs. She is the bed, you know, waiting for more patients. Jeremy Pope and Janet Mock. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. Tie-dye aesthetic? Very much her dress looks like, you took kids to summer camp, right? And you went, you know what'd be fun? Let's tie-dye a bedsheet. And they, like, do that thing where you, like, wrap an elastic around certain bits and you dye it, but only use blue dye because they're like, it's just, they're kids, they don't care about colors, just give them blue. That's very much the aesthetic of hers. They've both got that lovely off-the-shoulder thing happening. And he seems to have, like, a corset of some sort. What, does that shoe have, like, a toe separator? Is that a thing? Is this a thing that I just don't know about because I've never looked? It looks like his shoe has, like, a toe. He looks like a horse. I'm sorry. Horse? Horse. You know that's goat. You know that's goat. You're not stupid. You know that that's a goat hoof and not a horse hoof. You know that. Why are you confused about this? Really? Really? He very much looks like a horse. Goat. Horse boy vibes. Goat boy vibes. Love it. Rachel Zegler and Christian Dior. Honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I think this was like one of those, like a reject gown from the year of, the church. What year was that? So 2018 Met Gala was Heavenly Bodies, Fashion, and the Catholic Imagination. So if I'm being honest with you, this looks like a reject from that year. Doesn't look bad, just like, what about this says American Independence? Maybe that, like, thing on the front says something else, I'm not really sure. But to me, it looks like a reject from 2018. There's quite a few of them in this year that just look to me like they should have been in 2018. I'm sorry, but, like, that's just what it looks like, you know? You know? Vera Wang and Vera Wang. This looks horrible. There are other people wearing, like, Vera's designs tonight. Why did she pick the worst one for herself? Seriously, it's horrible. This looks, I don't know how to describe this. Like, okay, what it looks like is she, like, didn't bring a shirt into the shower with her, but she had, like, a bandeau, which is great. And for some reason she's like, that's not enough coverage, right? So she's at, like, let's just say she's in, like, a co-ed dorms or something, right? So she has a co-ed bathroom, and she's like, oh, I didn't bring a shirt to the shower. But I have this bandeau, but, like, that's not enough. That won't cover me enough, you know? So I'm just gonna take the shower curtain and, like, wrap it in my bandeau. You know? That's very much the vibe she gives off. Also, you know the bottom part, not that bad. Once again, a little confused about how that's American independence. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Nobody really seems to know what that means. In general and in the Met Gala. Next is apparently Haley Steinfeld. I do not recognize her like this. Very much giving me, like, ancient god vibes, ancient goddess vibes, maybe a bit of a biblically accurate angel. Have you ever seen the way those are described? It's terrifying. But this does not look like Haley Steinfeld to me. Normally I'm pretty good with faces, but like this, I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at. You know? I'm really not sure. Alright, next on the list we have Hunter Schafer in Prada. Now, this one, genuinely, just, she looks like an alien. Emily Ratajkowski and Vera Wang. This is absolutely beautiful. Is it related to American independence? Who knows? It's red, you know, that's American. Also, it is also Canadian and lots of other countries, but this is I like this much better than what the actual designer showed up in herself. Rosalia and Rick Owens. Now this is American, okay? Cowboys. She's got that fringe. She's got like pink leather, I think. Very American. Zoe Kravitz in Saint Laurent. This is just chainmail bikini. You know what? That's also very American though, because like, have you ever seen Star Wars? Or any movie where female actors are supposed to be playing a fighter? Anya Rubik in Saint Laurent. I don't know what this is. It reminds me a lot of something that, like, my groovy girls had when I was a kid. It's, like, blue faux fur with, like, a see-through dress with sequins. Interesting choice. Definitely looks like she has a crotch boa. Kendall Jenner in Givenchy, I don't know how to say it. Once again, chainmail bikini. Interesting. Kim Kardashian in Balenciaga. Balenciaga, not gonna lie to you, not a big fan of literally anything I've ever seen of theirs. This one, very interesting. She looks like a bat, which is very, very American. Right? Are we bringing morph suits back into fashion? Because, like, that was a hilarious and slightly terrifying bit of time in our history. Erykah Badu. Okay, I don't know what this is. Her clutch is a wiener dog. Interesting. I don't even know what I'm looking at, to be honest. Ooh, sunset. I don't know what this is. I'm really not sure. She went, get me a wiener dog clutch. Okay? You following? Are you following? Are you following? Wiener dog clutch. Okay? I want a satin comforter blanket. Okay? Must be feather filled. I don't know if it actually is, but that's what it looks like. Lined with suede. Possibly. Or like fur. Like a blanket. I want to wear a sleeping bag on my legs. The top must be at the bottom. I would like pulleys to tighten it. Give me as much costume jewelry as possible. Do you hear me? As much as possible. And finally, I don't want people to see my face. So cover that up. And then give me a top hat. Because, yes. Lupita Nyong'o in Versace. Jeans. She got that dress on. Dress. Okay. Sure. American, maybe? I'm not really sure. Did Americans invent jeans? Here's the thing. I was under the impression that wearing full jean was called a Canadian tuxedo. Just saying. Once again, we need a better, like, theme, you know? We need a theme that's a little more concrete. That way people know what to do. Emily Blunt, once again, I think that she was just like, I wanted to wear this to the 2018 Met Gala about the Catholic Church and fashion. But I didn't, so I'll wear it this year. Because America loves churches. Ciara, football, very American. Good job. Maluma, love it. Cowboy aesthetic. Once again, very American. And it's red. Double points. Cowboy and red. Good job. Jeremy O'Harris and Tommy Hilfiger. Okay, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. And tell me that does not look like a parka. Or a winter jacket. Okay? Winter is Canada's thing. Okay? Let us have one thing. Okay? One thing. The theme isn't Canada. It's America. Gosh. You make fun of us for being cold all the time and then you take our aesthetic? Huh? Huh? That's what I thought. Leave the parkas for us. Thank you. Ben Platt and Christian Cowan. Once again, I thought that full jean was a Canadian tuxedo. Stop taking our stuff and calling it American, huh? Kim Petras in Colina Stradas. She is doing the epitome of horse girl. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is what I want to see at the Met Gala. Very American. American cowboy, once again. Also flowers. Okay. Yes. The epitome of horse girl. Love it. All people should dress like this. Always. Iman and Harris Reed. Once again, this is literally just 2018's theme. I don't get it. Why is everybody wearing their church theme now? The Catholic Church. No. Today is America. Not the Catholic Church. Lil Nas X. Once again, I believe this matches better with 2018's theme. However, I will say, he looks fantastic and I absolutely love it. Look at that, there's 3 forms of this outfit. That's fantastic. Do you think like anybody there is like knows that he has a treehouse at the Dream SMP? Like that's such a weird like crossover. I love it. Carl Jacobs, that man, he can do anything. It's amazing. But also just like this guy, he has a treehouse on the Dream SMP. I just feel like we didn't like process that enough when it actually happened. You know? Timothy Chalamet, what the heck is he wearing? I have no idea what this is. He looks like a bellboy that got like beat up on his way to work, and then they were like, you still gotta work. So he's like, okay, but they took my nice shoes, and they're like, I don't care, where would have you gone? And so like he like went through the lost and found, and there would like happened to be a pair of Converse that were like the right size, so he wore those. And he was just, and then like all the rich clients are like, are you wearing Converse, son? And he's like got so annoyed with it, so he's like, okay, fine. So he tucked his pants into his socks. It's like you do when you're like 7 and it's winter out and you have a field trip that you're going on and you don't want to get snow in your boots. Canada. And that brings us to the end of this video. So, I definitely didn't get everybody, I know that for a fact. This is all lighthearted, I don't mean anything bad by anything I said. And I hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with doing this, so I don't know, next award thing that comes up, maybe I'll do it again. Please like the video and comment if you did like it, or if you want to tell me anything. And subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Comedy Central. Woo! Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great time until I see you next. Bye!